Hello and welcome back once again to the channel where we provide you with tips and tools to help you move with purpose. In today's video we're going to go over the plank walkout. I'm going to show you a couple of regressions as well as give you a few cues so that you can get the most out of this movement. I absolutely love this movement. It's a great bang for your buck exercise that includes the entire body. In particular, we're going to get to focus on the entire front line of the body. Some of the key areas of your body that are going to be involved are going to be, of course, your core, the serratus anterior muscles here along the rib cage that help stabilize your shoulder, as well as your lats and pecs. To set up this movement with my hand placement, I'm going to use big hands splaying out my fingers, creating as much surface area as possible so that I have a good feedback loop and a ton of support. I'm going to start with my shoulders stacked over top of my hands, thinking about being nice and long from the crown of my head all the way through to my feet. My quads are engaged, I'm locking out my knees, and I'm going to start to slowly walk my feet back. As my shoulder angle opens up, I'm pressing down through the ground with my hands, not away from me. So I'm going to walk out to whatever position is comfortable for you. And we're going to pause for the specified amount of time. From here, we're going to creep back up to that shoulder stacked over hands position. Some keys to think about while you're doing this. As your shoulder angle starts to open up, I am thinking of hollowing out my chest a little bit and scooping with the shoulder blades. I want to keep those guys locked onto my rib cage for good support. That's going to be that pressing through the ground as opposed to pushing away. That's going to help engage that serratus anterior muscle. It's going to keep that shoulder blade nice and stable. I'm using my lats here as well. So I'm squeezing down towards my body. Again, more stability. It's also going to help link my hips to my upper body so that I can keep that nice and solid. Of course, we're thinking of the cinching of the core, like a corset around the body, keeping that nice and tight. Now this movement can also be performed walking your hands forward. That might be a little bit trickier than the feet. Now this movement is quite an advanced movement, so one of the regressions that you can start with is on the knees. So from this position, you're going to still get yourself into that straight arm plank position where your shoulders are stacked over top of your hands, except you're going to be resting on your knees. So we're going to shorten the lever. From here, you are going to walk out your hands to this position. Once again, the same cues apply as before, cinching up that core, glutes engaged, pressing through the ground with a slight hollow in the body, and then you can walk your hands back. So another regression to the movement that's still difficult, but a little bit easier, is a bear hover variation. I'm going to start off once again with those hands stacked underneath the shoulders, and I'm going to be in a quadruped position. From here, I'm just going to lift my knees off a little bit, maybe about 3 to 6 inches, so I'm hovering. So from here, I'm going to walk out my hands to whatever level is comfortable, opening up that shoulder angle once again, and then pressing through the ground. I'm engaging my entire core, that's serratus anterior, my lats. So I shorten the lever, but I'm still utilizing everything in that front line to keep that plank position and keep myself nice and stable. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.